Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the time has come yet again where that BcpRails guy gives you the best routes of 2024. Honourable mentions are the remasters, as technically they aren't new routes. They did release and brought life to older routes, which is great. So, let's get into locomotives first. Let's get them out of the way. So, this year has brought us 8 new locomotive packs. 9 locomotive packs. Yes. Just go to this screen. In at number 9 is no, we'll have to go for the route. In at number 9 and last place as the worst loco DLC of the year goes to Engineering Express. Yes, Engineering Express is last because it gives us unrealistic services. It adds nothing to the timetable, and it's just a load of nonsense, really. The only good thing is deliveries, bringing us ONE, Nightware's technical and DRS to the game. In at number 8, it's not the worst, but it just wasn't needed, and that is a Flix Train 193 Vectron. Now, yes, the interior cab is different because of the screens and whatnot, but it's still a Vectron, something we already have. In at number 7 is the gameplay pack that we've just got. Now, it's in at number 7 because I didn't really know where to put it, and there is loads of more things that are better than it. It's not a bad pack per se. I mean, yes, the scenarios for the German and American route are boring as anything, but the UK pack is the greater part because it adds new services and the scenarios are actually full of life and interesting. Yes, you do get a whole new timetable with the German one, but the route is unstable as anything. In number 6 is the DB. We are 218. Yes, no, it's not a bad DLC, but you can't really do much with it, and the services are quite boring. It is interesting on other routes because it does freight. In number 5 is cargo line aggregates. Yes. Now, the only reason this one's at number 5 is the fact that there is other stuff that has come out that is good, but cargo line aggregate is good as well because it gives you new services on Great Western Express where you can use the unloading thingy. Gives you new services on the Midland Main Line, again using areas of the Midland Main Line that haven't been used so far, like the loading area. Give us new scenarios on the South Eastern High Speed, which is always positive. It wasn't a bad DLC. In fact, it was a really good DLC, but things that have come out are better. In at number 4 is the... I'm going back to this screen now. Is the ScotRail Class 3 8 380. Yes. ScotRail 380. Good bit of DLC. It sounds good. It brought a remaster to the Cathcart Circle, which is a bonus. Come on. And yeah, it sounds good. It looks good. It's been added to the Edinburgh to Glasgow timetable, which I'll get onto in a moment. And yes, it's quite good. It's really good. I don't really have much to say on it. Coming in at number 3 is the ScotRail Class 158. Yes, it got updated the other day, and the timetable it came with is brilliant. It's busy. There's lots to do. It's got realistic freight. It's got the beautiful leather livery. So yeah, coming in at number 2 is the BR Class 390 Avanti West Coast. Yes, it sounds good, except for the brakes. It looks good. It has loads of features. It can tilt. It can go fast. It's what a lot of people wanted. It's quite good. But it can't be what comes in at 1. Now, the thing that is at number 1 has loads of features. It's got loads of playability. It's got faults. It sounds good. It looks good. It acts good. I am, of course, talking about the BcpRails 101 Expert. And that's it for Loco DLC for this year. Now, let's get on to the main event. The top routes of 2024. Now, first, we start off with one of the worst routes that I've released this year. That being 5 Circle. Now, you're probably wondering, what's wrong with 5 Circle? Well, let me tell you. When it released, it was a route that was bland. It didn't have much on it. There wasn't a lot of services. It was very, very quiet. There was bits in the scenery that looked poor. The bridge didn't spawn in properly, so it looked like it wasn't there. Yes, they've updated it, so it looks a little bit better. But the only thing that will really fix it is the Skyhook timetable when it comes. That's why 5 Circle is at 12. Now, sorry, 11. It's at 11. Now, coming in at number 10 is another rivet route. It's a cross-border route, and it crosses the border into Italy from Switzerland. I'm, of course, talking about Bernina lining. Now, you're probably wondering, why is this at number 10? And it's the fact that at release, it had a lot of bugs, a lot of red light bugs. The scenarios are boring. The mastery is at least fun. But it doesn't have a lot of replayability. And that's not what I enjoy. I mean, you also have the fact that, don't get me wrong, it's a nicely detailed route and it looks good, but there ain't a lot to do, and it takes a long time to do. So yeah, coming in at number 9 is San Bernardino line. Yes, it's got 2 timetables and has a lot to do, but it was just boring. Like, there was not a lot of traffic. It's just meh. That's what I've got to say. Coming in at number 8 is Long Island Railroad 2.0. Now, they released this as a DLC, even though it should have just been a remaster to the original, with the M9 as DLC. They extended it to Long Beach, and it does look nice, but it says there, an all-new bustling timetable. Yeah, that's not right. It's still dead as fuck. There's still no traffic on it. Yes, they overhauled the signals, and they give it the new lighting and the new skies, but that doesn't justify spending a full route price on a remaster and loco DLC. Coming in at number 7 is Semmeringar. Now, it's another route that looks good, but again, scenarios are boring. Master is good. It's the little tram train car thing at Semmering. I'll give it a point for having the wacky class 47 in there, as well as a Vectron rail tour and a 103 rail tour, which is quite cool. Apart from that, yeah, it's another one of those routes that are meh. In at number 6 is Salzburg-Rosenheim. Now, it's another one of those long, tedious, boring routes with not a lot of traffic and not quite a lot to do. Yes, it's got a lot of substitution, but there's not a lot to do. So, in terms of replayability, it hasn't got a lot. And there's not a lot to look at either. Coming in at number 5 is Boston, Worcestershire, man. Yeah, it is a nice route, and there's a lot to do. There's freight services, thank God. There's yard moves with the Acceler and the ACS 64. But the best thing about this DLC is the HSP 46. It sounds good. It looks like Darth Vader. It's quite cool. But again, it lacks the timetable. The timetable is subpar. In at number 4 is Frankfurt Fulda. Yes, it's a nice long route with lots of stuff to do. Whether it be the X table with rail tours and shunting and freight, or the 111 timetable with the N-Wagon, thanks to the gameplay pack, or the bog standard normal timetable with the Flixtrain. But it doesn't stop it from being a buggy route that is unstable and quite honestly a mess. Coming in at number 3 taking bronze is West Coast Mainline itself. Now, when it released, it was a bag of shit. It didn't look good. The timetable was very bad. But now they've fixed it. Give the 350 suspension like it should have had on release. Made a 5-class 710. Give us more services. Give us more freight, which was realistic, because when it released, the freight timetable was unrealistic. Scenarios were a good mix. So yeah. Okay, number 2. Taking silver is Goblin 9. Where's Goblin 9? I refuse to call it by its woke name of suffragette line. There's a fair bit to do, from rail tours to passenger to empty coach and stock to 37 on freight. Lots of freight. It's not a dead route, it is a busy route. The attention to detail is beautiful. It looks good, it sounds good, it is good. Now, coming in at number 1, and this is no surprise to anyone. And it is West Coast Main Line over Shap. From freight to giving us a better 101 to local express. Yes, it's the best look. It looks good. The 87 is brilliant. Just Trains have done a brilliant, fantastic job. And it is surely the best route of 2024. In honour, I will play us out. So, take it away. Just look at it. So, yes. Just look how good it is. Just look how beautiful. It's great, honestly. Yeah, this was the top route of 2024. Well deserved. I mean, just look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. So guys, that concludes this video. And all that's left to say is I wish you a happy new year. And I hope you get everything you want next year. So yes, thank you for watching and goodbye. Oh, yes. Please do let me know your what you would list this year's routes as in your what you think. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts and opinions. So yeah, please do share them. So yes, without any further ado, have a good one. Goodbye for now.